Okay, we're gonna try this because I want a record of this. Yeah, I forgot what else I was gonna say because my brain works like that. Okay. Here we go, folks. Let's get this show on the road. I got my world rocked today. I ended up hitting a dizzy spell at the job I was trying to do so bad that it dropped me to my knees, and I almost slipped and went over the side of a embankment into shrubs. If I wouldn't have dropped to my knees, I probably would have. I tell you what, something like that can humble you real quick. One of the things only my family is familiar with is I have had for 18 plus years, besides the daily puking, is nonstop nausea. I always have a nauseated feeling, but sometimes, like today, it will turn into something a lot worse. And believe me, I have tried everything for nausea. They have tried everything from nausea, from stuff you put behind the ear to the same medications they give cancer patients going through chemotherapy that you put under your tongue. I've tried all kinds of therapies and everything else. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no, this might be a bad one. That's a lot of why I am so dedicated to what I do. That is a lot of why I am so dedicated to what I do. That is a lot of why I am so dedicated to what I do. Because I discovered that if I keep my mind busy working, I can get short spells without having nausea. So that's why I push myself harder than I should most days. It's mind over matter. And it took me years to be able to get to the point where I could control my mind by staying busy and not have to deal with being sick for just a few brief moments. I discovered a while back I can stay home and just feel like garbage all day, or I can go out and get my mind busy and be thinking about other things and forget all about the sickness. Okay. Whew, here we go. Ooh, come on, baby, we can do this. Hey, puppies. Crap. Well, then I just realized I'm about the sucky part.
Hello?
Hey.
Great.
So far, I've made it to Lake Meridian Chevron. Yeah, I'm broke down. Someone hollered thanks.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm gimping. You want to really thank me? Give me $20 bill. So I can go buy a friggin' tube. One of the people from the ministry that bought me the 2-pack of tubes, if I need it, she may come up tomorrow, but, you know, bring it to me.
Oh, nice.
From Tacoma.
You're home tonight, huh?
From Tacoma.
Why didn't you call Kent?
I'm not going to call him because it's a flat. Usually when I call him, it's because my bike is broke down and I can't get going. I mean, to me it's stupid. I could figure out a way to get a flat home, or if I stuck around long enough, I could probably put out a cardboard sign if I needed to.
Oh, shit.
But, you know, I'm not going to, you know, I mean, if the motor is broke down and I can't get the bike to actually move, then I'll call Kent, because I don't want to use him too, you know. I don't want it to become too much of a habit. The only thing I'm worried about, that's why I called you to mention, when I got to Lake Chevron, or Lake Meridian Chevron, well, I'm past it now, but I'm sitting there thinking, crap, you know the fun one's going to be?
What?
I am not going to be able to get speed to climb that hill on the back road.
Oh, shit.
Because I can only go 2 to 3 miles an hour, because if I get speed, problem is if this thing drops off, that piece comes out from under, the trailer is going to hit the ground hard at speed. So I'm going to have to walk it physically up the hill instead of riding. Yeah, everything's been a chore this week. I mean, the tube blew out yesterday, and it was a slit, so you can't patch that. And then the tube blew out this morning, and that one, it was a new tube, so I put my last 5 patch kits on it. I put 5 patches on it, and then the son of a bitch blew out again. Ooh, I better slow down. I'm talking and going 6 miles an hour. I can't go. I need to keep it down to 3, because if it drops off of that thing, all it's got to do is hit a rut or a bump. If it drops off that thing, I want it to go slow enough where I don't cause damage to the trailer. I'm not trying to break the trailer in the process of getting it home. Yep.
Okay.
Talk to you later. I just thought of something. It's probably going to be fun once I reach the top of that hill to do that whole back road at 2 to 3 miles an hour. Laughing all the way. Maniacal laughing, that is. I don't have money for, I don't have another tube or money to buy another tube, so, you know. Whoa. We're doing it, baby. We're doing it. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. What is that? Oh. Let's see how that's looking. It's working. Okay, where are we going to come up with a spare bike tube so we can still do volunteer work? La di da da di da, la Dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-da. Whoa! Something sounded different. I slipped a little farther back. Okay. That's what we get for going 4 miles an hour. Okay. Now, we're going to end up hitting a side road here where it's 2-lane and they're going to have to go around me. So, this camera sticks out too far. So, let's revamp that idea. Okay. Put it back inside of the locking hole here. Okay. I forgot that part is broke. Broken selfie stick, broken tubes, broken phone. It's the story of my life. I'm broke and everything around me is breaking. But hey, glory be to God, I am not giving up. Devil, you can keep trying. You might discourage me for a minute, but ain't never been no quitter. And I ain't about to start now. But it is my brain that happens to, my brain is bipolar, basically, since the accident. Okay, this is going to be the fun part because around this corner I normally build up speed to get up the hill. I cannot go building up speed because I can't go more than a couple miles an hour, because if that thing slips out the back, it's going to damage my trailer if I'm going fast. It's going to drop and scrape. So I'm gonna have to walk it up. Do the first time I've ever had to do this, walk it up the hill. We'll go as far as it will at 3 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour before we have to walk. Okay, come on, baby. It's slipping backwards more, but as long as it just holds out a little bit. You can do this. We can do this. Yeah, that house is starting to look nice. Sat abandoned for a while and they've been fixing it up, remodeling it. I think someone new bought it. Looking nice. Let's put my flashers on. I'm gimping home. 3 miles. Come on, maybe we can we make 4 miles an hour? Yeah. I think 4 miles an hour is still safe. Of course, this is up past this hill. It's all windy with no shoulders, so me going 3-4 miles an hour is probably going to be an issue with traffic if there is any. So let's just pray that there is none by the time I get up there. 4 miles an hour. 4 miles an hour. There we go. Should we tempt going faster? No, we shouldn't. I don't want to damage the trailer. 4 miles an hour. Come on, how far up this hill can we make it at? Oh, we're at 5. That's okay, we're going uphill. Just don't drop, trailer. Please don't drop. Because we're about to get into some dangerous, windy roads up here with traffic that sometimes likes to fly. And normally we like to fly too, but you know, life happens. Okay, I'm gonna have to, it's a little bit hard pedaling at this slow, so I'm gonna have to get off so that way I take my 250 pounds off of the bike. Hey, look at the horsies down there. Nice little trot. Takes me back to the days when I used to work on a stud farm. Brushing and watering and feeding. Okay. We're over the hill, but we're gonna walk right to the edge here because this is gonna be a dangerous ride here. Okay, no traffic behind us, and normally we fly down this, but we can't. Oh, come on, come on, come on, no, 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 no. That didn't sound right. Because if this thing breaks down now, we're stuck in the road broke down. There is no shoulders here. Nowhere to pull over, so please, dear God, give us a long gap with no traffic. That's what we need. Whoa. I can tell when I start going too fast because you can hear the wheels the way they roll. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We got to get off to the left because we don't want the wheels of that roller dolly to go across them electric grates. It could pull it out from under. Okay, we're at 5 miles an hour. We have our emergency flashers on, and I see a vehicle coming, so let's slow down because there's a blind corner for him or her. Like that, see? We're gimping our way home. I've been a gimp for 18 years, so I guess gimping my way home is gonna be nothing new. Just another gimpy thing. What do we got back there? Okay, looking back there to see if there's any headlights. I don't see none. Before I got into the corner, I want to make sure. Okay, now I need to stay to the far right so they can pass me if they need to. Because God, I hope I don't cause a car accident with someone passing. Looks like they've been through here striping the road recently. I didn't notice it this morning. It probably was done before this morning, you know, and I just didn't notice it. Okay, see these two trash cans, this driveway here, folks? Well, that's where I had my first flat this morning. Down about where that car is, it went out, and I was able to pull down to this driveway and change it out and put 5 patches on it. And it lasted for a little bit, then it blew out again. I was so happy though that between that and that driveway that I did not damage my rim. Okay, let's get to the far right. We're talking and we're in the center of the road. We need to be the far right so cars can pass us because we got another blind corner coming up. And after that corner, a short stretch and we'll be out of the windiness, the windy roads. But I see a car coming and there is a blind corner here, so I will pull over. You have a burned out headlight, lady. If I see you in the neighborhood and I remember, I will tell you so you know to change it before you get a ticket. Okay. And what I don't like is when I start hearing a new sound that I haven't heard before. Okay. Speaking of a new sound, something going on. Oh, there's a train tracks down there, that's right. Let's get farther ahead of this corner so people come flying around and don't just smack my booty. Here, let's do a drive-by kicking. Get that rock out of the road. Okay. Rolling. Keep that wheelbase rolling. And one of the wheels was broke and snapped off. That's most likely why I was given the wheelbase, but I don't care because the other 4 wheels are working. Uh-oh, get off to the right of the road, James. You are gimped. Holy Moses led the Pharaoh. Oh, I didn't even see you coming. They go by and wave. Everybody's friendly around here. That's cool. And they even got the horsies. Huh. I would love to come pet your horsies, and you know that I would because you know I do normally stop, but unfortunately I cannot pull into the gravel with this rear wheel setup. Because the minute I do, I will lose the wheelbase. But yeah, they came over the fence because they know I usually stop and pet them. I've wanted to bring them apples, but I never have. But I do always stop and give them a little attention if they're close by and I can. Oh, whoa, James. 10 miles an hour is stretching it, buddy. Slow down, Geronimo. 10 miles an hour, you hit a bump and that back end comes out and your trailer's going to break. Possibly. Okay. Oh, I just thought of something. Oh man, when I hit home, gravel driveway. And this is not gonna pull, and I may have to just pull my bike to the side of the road and go see if I can find a tube and patch it on the side of the road so I can drive in. Or run in on the rim. I don't like doing that though, because you could damage the rim. Oh, the motor's getting hot because I'm full throttle and it's 3 miles an hour on PAS force, so, which is fine, but it's slowing down more. So I need to just take a break, let it rest for a minute. Let's see how our GIMP wheel is going. That's what we'll call it, the GIMP wheel. Whoa! Oh crap. That is not good. Let's hope we can make it home, folks. And let me show you what I'm talking about so you know. The wheelbase is coming out. That's no problem. I wasn't worried about that, but that is an issue. That is an issue, and that means that this wheelbase is garbage now. if it makes it home, it's about as far as it's going to make it. I'm dragging it, basically. So, almost home. Let's get this show on the road. Stop recording.